Hello and welcome to another edition of Spite Incorporated. This is your host, Nace Flaw, again on the road to work. This time I'm actually ahead of time, it's early and coffee hasn't kicked in yet, but I have a lesson that I've learned already today. Do not pour your coffee into a vitamin water bottle. It will taste like pomegranate, and hazelnut pomegranate is an unholy combination that nobody should ever have to endure, except maybe terrorists and me this morning. But another lesson, because I am such a firmly rooted Libra, is balance. Everything has to be balanced, and yesterday I had such a nice evening, and so today I had to pay for it. Yesterday I got out of work early because we have what's called summer incentives. Basically, during the summer, if we have, as a department, we maintain a particular level of quality assurance, we can leave early, and we all get to choose, the day that we want to leave 2 hours early. I chose Thursday because why not? To me, it doesn't matter. It's getting home at 5 instead of 7. What's the difference? But I got home at 5, and the wife had something nice surprise for me. She had picked up all of the fixins for a picnic, and so we wound up taking the bikes to Forbidden Drive, which, for those of you not familiar with West Philly, that's Fairmount Park is the biggest park in Philadelphia. It's kind of this amorphous amoeba that will slowly swallow up all of the city at some point. But the big drive through it, Forbidden Drive, that actually used to be like the big road into the city back colonial times. And now it's called Forbidden Drive because you can't have vehicles on it. Once upon a time it was no wagons allowed, now it's no cars. But you can bike and walk and jog, and there's always tons of people there, no matter what time of day, and in particular times of day, a whole lot of rapists. But I don't frequent the drive at those times. Not normally, not yet. But yeah, so we grabbed the bikes, threw them in the back of the cruiser, and rode a few miles down the drive to some picnic tables. Had ourselves a nice turkey sandwich dinner. And came home, can't complain. Everything's right with the world. Until this morning. Today's payday. Yay! This is my second paycheck. And I was really hoping that, as my second paycheck from this job, that they wouldn't have the benefits kick in yet, because the benefits technically kick in today. But really, payroll has to set up the checks and everything, days in advance, at least one day. So I didn't think that they would be caught up with the fact that I would be getting my insurance today. I was wrong. And it turns out that with all the benefits, I am now making $80 less than what I used to make. Which is not good, because the actual net gross, whatever, my hourly wages here at this new job are vastly better than the last job. So that's why I got benefits. This is the first time I have benefits, health benefits at least, for the past 10 years. They dropped off when I turned 21. I forget what the name of the program is, but basically every Pennsylvania child has it, I think. But I haven't had any since. I've kind of ducked and dived and lied my way through companies just so I would get more money and be able to survive. But I figured this was going to be such an improvement in pay rate, I really had no choice but to get health insurance for not only me, but the wife as well, because she has part-time job and she's going to school, and a Cobra is really expensive. And I think what really bit me is I got Flex. I signed up for a Flex card too. That way it can go toward insulin and syringes and things like that. And I don't know, I really have to see my pay stub and figure out what is coming out, because now, I mean, I was hoping the math I did, I would be making like $10 more than the previous paycheck, so I wouldn't see a significant difference. And now I'm seeing $80 less. And this is a bi-weekly paycheck, $160 a month. That's not even my student loan bill. You know, my student loan bill is like 170. Oh no, I lowered that. That's like $110. But my car loan is 180. You know, like 160 to me at this point in my life is quite a significant difference. You know, and will impact me eventually. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm over that. I'm over the poor thing. I'm sick of it. And the worry. I saw that figure on my bank account this morning, and my gut just clenched. Like I did dry heave a little bit, and it's frustrating. It's really debilitating at some points. And some of my worst fights with the wife have been when, you know, the bank accounts have been too low. And I was just saying that, you know, we're good in our joint account. We're good with paying the joint bills. So that's all right. We're fine there. It's the personal. You know, and I can pay my bills, and I can probably pay for my gas and things like that, and all the utilities, and, you know, daily fixins. But just once in a while, you know, I want a couple bucks to spend on Starbucks coffee, or, you know, I need new sneakers. Do I need them? Are they you know, are the toes dangling out? No, but the one pair of sneakers I have, every time I step down on the right foot, it poofs. There's this weird little toot sound that it makes. There's air coming out of some pocket, and like they're not unusable, but they should be replaced. So there's like, at least, even if I'm going for frickin' Bobos, there's like $30 right there, you know, and I need a little bit of play money. It makes me happy. Otherwise, I start worrying. I start freaking out. I become a miser. That's what the wife called me at some point recently. That, like, she goes, "When did you become so miserly?" And I don't know. I don't really know. But I don't want to get back to that point. I want to ease away from that point. I want to be able to not have to look at my bank account every time I'm about to leave the house to see, you know, if I can get the premium orange juice this week. It's depressing. And now I'm going to a full 8.5 hour shift at work. Thankfully, it's Friday. I'm supposed to see my stepfather tomorrow and go to the mall and get some food, because there's Tony Luke's. Tony Luke's, best cheesesteak in Philadelphia. People always fight between Pat's and Geno's. Neither. Tony Luke's. And now they have one in King of Prussia, which is much closer than going to South Philly. Although it doesn't have all the charm. You know, KOP is kind of upper class. Like, I don't believe I've ever bought anything there except from the food court. Because I walk through there and go, I can't afford this. But that's even, you know, on the best of days. You know, when my bank account is actually looking good. But what the heck is going on in this town? I think there may be a fire, and so I don't want to annoy you with these sound effects. I really wanted to rant, and so I appreciate you listening. I appreciate the Spreaker is here for me to vent. So you have a good day. Of course, check out black-ring.net. Tweet me at @acoincidence. And that's it until next time. Peace out.